I surrender. I give in to a trend of fall 2023, the midi-length jean skirt.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon.
Hi, welcome to my eclectic channel. My name is Agnès and I make videos for fun. And I'm actually quite excited about upcycling an old pair of jeans. I'm going to be upcycling these jeans. They're clearly not mine, they're my husband's. But I know he won't mind. They're old jeans of his, there's some stains on them. The bottom is all frayed. So one of the things that I will do is I'm going to go for a distressed jean skirt. So the stains will be sandpapered away and I will reuse the distressed bottom of the pant legs. The design I have in mind is this skirt. At the time of the taping of this video, it is for sale on the Target website. This is a skirt that is flattering on petite women. It's got the high-waisted waistline, the slit in the front, and the length is, it's not a maxi, it's not even a midi length, even though midi means middle. In terms of skirts, it really refers to longer skirts that hit almost at the ankles. I don't see a big difference between maxi and midi. So this one is closer to below the knee, which is the length that I'll go for, maybe a tad bit shorter. It is going to be a learning experience. First of all, I've never distressed jeans before, and I've never worked with denim. This is my first denim project. So sewing wise, learning a new skill. My last project was working with chiffon. So big jump from really thin fabric to really thick fabric. So there are lots of tutorials out there on turning jeans into jean skirts. I've watched my share, but I'm going to refine what I've watched. I don't know what it is, but it's always, you can do this in 2 hours. Why is the emphasis on doing this in 2 hours? I want mine to be well done. So I'm not going to cut corners. I also have specific ideas and needs in mind that I will detail in as we go through this project. These jeans are at least 30 years old, and I just think that they deserve more than a 2-hour upcycling. And also whatever I make deserves another 2 or 3 decades of wear. So this means that style-wise, I'm going to, the midi-length jean skirt is a trend of fall 2023, but jean skirts are in a way classics, and since this one is of a longer length, it definitely can transcend aging and years. And one of the things I have in mind in my modifications of the tutorials that I've seen is I see a way of building this skirt so that if I gain weight, I'll be able to resize it to fit. I'm going to start with the distressing first, because if I fail at that and I ruin my denim, there's no point making a skirt. So lots of tutorials out there on how to distress jeans. For my purposes, the sandpaper method appears to be the best. So I'm just going to be rubbing wherever I have a stain, as I do here. Just checking. This is some kind of caulk or construction, like stuff that's never gonna come off. So let me try rubbing it. I'll rub it until the stain goes away. And if some of the fabric goes away with the stain, it'll be fine. It's spilling and the thread is less, the stain is less obvious. It's funny, I've erased the stain. I don't think I'll go any further. So I'll continue the process with the other stains that I have on these jeans. I don't need to go all the way to the bottom because those are way long. Next, I'm going to cut off the bottom of the pant legs, leaving plenty of length. And I'm going to be saving what I cut off because I do want to reuse this distressed part. Alright, the next step is to cut off the inseam, like the seam inside the legs. We're not touching the outer seams. Here I've seen two schools of thought. One is to seam rip and the other one is to just cut. And I am of the school of the cutting because this will form a slit in the front of the skirt, and this seam here can work as a finished edge to that slit. So in cutting though, you gotta think about it. The seam, this visible seam, needs to be in the front. So I'm gonna cut to the right of it, and that way the back of the pant leg will be raw. It won't have the seam. The seam will be with the front of the pant leg. And you want to cut really close to that seam. Use it as a guide and cut in that valley. Alright, so right at the crotch here, I am gonna seam rip this part. Alright, I finally went through all the layers. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Alright, so now the front and the back of the pants are completely separated. And I want to continue seam ripping. So the part of the pant that you don't want to touch is the, what's it called, the fly. So I'm going to seam rip here on the front, but just up to here. So that was the easy part. All right, turn it over. And in the back, we want to completely take it apart. So seam rip all the way to the waistband. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, reverse that. Take out the loopy doodles thingies, the belt loops. Take out the belt loops. Then take out the waistband, and then seam rip the back seam. We continue with the deconstruction of the jeans next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like.